Good morning, everyone. David wanted fried salmon patties, gravy, and biscuit this morning, so I told him I'd cook it for him. And I've not made a fried salmon video. I always buy the double Q pink salmon. I've already opened it. We're gonna pour it in here, juice and all. Save you can. Just gently tear it apart, and we're gonna get all the yucky out of it. I usually don't eat the skin. Scrape that off. And there's little bones in here. I'm gonna be gentle. Get all that off. Wish I had someone here to help me so they could zoom in and see what I'm doing, but just taking some of this skin and dark stuff off. And as you tear this open, or gently pull it apart because you're not going to be tearing. You're going to find the bones. It's going to kind of look like a little round spine looking thing. You're not going to get every bit of the bone out of this. You just want to get as much of the big pieces as you can get. And I find if you just take your finger and kind of gently, you'll see them. Just get in there with it and do it. Don't be afraid. Dark in here this morning. A little bit cloudy, but temperature is really good. I don't know if you can see that on video, but it's just kind of some dark meat. Might want to leave that in there. To your taste. Or bone. You want to make sure that you kind of, after you've gone through and got all the bones out, you just kind of want to mash this up with your fingers. And do that, you can find any bones too that you might have left that you can actually feel. And I don't feel any more. Okay. I'm gonna wash my hands. At this point, I just turned my black iron skillet on and I poured some olive oil in it. next thing we want to do is get a tablespoon out. This is buttermilk, so you're going to want to put 3 tablespoons of buttermilk. There you go. Kind of stir that up a little bit. Some people put eggs in theirs, but I don't. I never have. All I do is work my salmon up and put 3 tablespoons of buttermilk, and exact measurements on the flour, I'm not sure. Let me show you what this looks like. It's just good and moist. I mean, it's not real runny, it's just moist. Now I'm going to start working some flour into it. I've actually never measured my flour. I just mix it up till it looks right. You don't want to get too dry. I would say so far I've probably put a good cup in there. That's probably about all I'm gonna put. I said you still want it to stay moist. You don't want a dried out salmon patty. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here and I'm gonna set my camera up over here and show you how this stuff looks over here. Okay, my grease should be pretty hot. You want to make sure you put this in some hot grease. Get a small little teaspoon, and I'm going to start dropping them. See how it sizzles? You want that grease hot when you drop them. Where they won't stick. If your grease is good and hot, they're going to cook pretty fast. See that golden brown? That's what you're looking for. On both sides. Stay with them, because they're brown pretty quick. You got your skillet hot like it should be. When you're cooking with iron skillets, always remember, as you're cooking, it keeps getting hotter and hotter. So I'm fixing to turn this down from high, down a little bit lower. Tear it open. You can play around with it and use less flour. I didn't put any salt in it either. Make sure that when you pour your salmon patties into your bowl, pour the juice and all, because it has salt in it. And I don't need any more salt. You might could put a little black pepper in it if you wanted to, but I like them just like it is. That's good. Too hot. Okay, he's got his salmon biscuit. See what he says about it.
That is very good.
Grease in here. I just put a little bit of milk. Then I finish filling it up with water. Our kitchen is a mess. But that's okay. Good eating comes out of big messes. Do your flour to stir it in gradually. Don't worry if you get a little bit too thick with it. You can always add a little more bacon grease. Or you can use Crisco shortening. Or lard. I like bacon grease. You want it to look like that right there. I can tell it's starting to get a little thicker, so I'm going to quit it. I'm going to let this flour cook for just maybe 30 seconds. I'm going to add my salt. Not too much salt, not too little salt, just right amount of salt. Some pepper. Starting really brown. And I'm going to pour my milk. Turn that skillet up on high. And continually stir it. I can feel this starting to thicken up a little bit. Starting to come together. Don't give up on it, just keep cooking. This is hot on my hand, but just keep cooking, keep stirring. Cooking, stirring, cooking, stirring. And at this point, you know, you got your own preference on how thick you want your gravy. So that's almost there. It will keep thickening as it cools. After you pour it in your bowl. Pour flour and shortening in there versus your water, than maybe what I did, milk water. It might have already thickened up a little more. Don't worry if you don't get enough grease and flour, you can do like I am and let it cook a little bit. Actually, that's the way my grandmother did hers. I usually, I guess, put a little more flour and grease. Video.
Good.
It's pretty good, doesn't it? He didn't do it right, y'all.
Didn't do it right.
No, you didn't tear your biscuit up. You just messed the whole thing up now. So you gotta tear your biscuit up. Then put your gravy on it. Grandmother always tore my biscuit up. Yeah, she did. Now, by cleaning your salmon out like I did and getting the skin and the dark pieces and stuff like that, it don't have that wang to it. And if you like that fishy wang, leave all that in there. Just take the bones out. But I kind of go through my salmon pretty good and get the dark and the skin and stuff out. And it's got a real good salmon taste to it, but it's not wangy. Well, everybody, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Hit that bell notification, all of them, so that when I put out a new video, whether it's cooking or baby goats being born or whatever, you'll get notified. We appreciate you. We appreciate your support. Have a good day. God bless.